Hello, I'm Lou and welcome to my channel. So this week we're going to be opening up the latest Upcrate subscription box. This one is number 39. So let's check out what we've got inside and make some art. Apologise if you can hear my cat jingling in the background. The sun's beaming through and the light is reflecting off of my watch, so she's chasing the reflection, if you can see that. So yeah, she's just having a little play in the background. But yeah, let's have a look and see what we've got in here. So the sticker says love yourself, which I love to hear. I don't do enough of that, I don't think. So nice pastel blue colour. Okay, it's interesting. So off the bat we have the Pebeo Colour in blue cobalt blue. It says it's opaque. I have used Pebeo before, so yeah, 20 mils. So we have cobalt blue, and then we've got the same again but in white. Then we have the raspberry. That's a really nice colour. And we have lilac, and again very nice. So be interested. Oh yeah. For a moment I thought it dried out, but it's good. Then we have a Lucas Gold Toray 10 round brush. It's quite nice, wooden handle. It's quite big actually. Yeah. We're going to be doing a little bit of painting. And then we have a Giotto Decor Textile Pen. Okay, bullet point. And this is ultramarine blue. We have black. I'm going to assume that they're all the same size. Yeah. And we have neon pink. Okay. And we have brown. We've got quite an interesting array of colours here. So we have these Pebeo colours, and then we've got these pens here. So interesting. And then in the Upcrate box they always include the bottle post, and it will just give you a bit of a description of the art supplies, techniques, tips and tricks, a co-captain highlighting the use of these art materials. So here you go, so how to do. It's quite interesting. Look at that, isn't that nice? That's kind of my style. Well, it's not my style, but I like that style. And then at the back, this is really good. So sort of like introduce all the colours, and you can create more colours with what we've got in the box. And that's so cute. And then the Upcrate battle, and this one's for childhood dreams. So they incorporate some of the artists that did that challenge, and I think there was one before. No, it's just this one. Okay. And then for this Upcrate battle, so this particular box, it says show who you are. Well, that's quite an interesting one. Yeah, don't really have to have a think on that one. Then we have Elibril is the co-captain, Alexandra Polivanova. I really like the illustrations of that, and they're on tote bags. We have a tote bag. Wow, I'm jumping the gun, but here's the sticker sheet from the co-captain, so the art that they've done, really nice. And then yeah, they've included a tote bag to work with. So this is really quite unique and interesting. Yeah, I have like worked on like canvas type material before when I was at college, but I've not done anything, well, recently. Oh, I love that as well. It's cotton, fair trade, so they've used a fair trade bag, which is really cool. So yeah, something to work on using these art materials. I'm gonna have a think and see what I can create on here using the prompt show who you are. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised with this box. Totally unexpected, and yeah, a bit of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So yeah, I'm gonna just, well, I can't even swatch them out. I'll probably try it on a bit of paper, just swatching out these colours just to get an idea of how to work with them, and the colours. And yeah, I'll create something on here. Yeah, enjoy. On second thoughts, I think I will actually swatch it out on here. I think it would be really cool to have like a little swatch dots at the bottom, just to show like the whole art process on the actual canvas. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do a little swatch at the bottom of the bag. Yeah. So I've just put a bit of paper in the bag where I want to actually paint. But one, just so it's easier to paint on, and two, I don't know how these paints are going to work, so I don't know if they're going to bleed through, so better to be safe than sorry. These paints here, the Pebeo ones, are for fabric. So the water-based colours for most dark, thin or thick fabrics. The concentrated, intense and a vivid colour, and can be mixed together, and they're light fast as well, very opaque. So yeah, I'll go and swatch these out. I've not heard of this brand before. So these are the Giotto Decor Textile markers. So again, great for fabric, obviously. And they're sort of like permanent and machine washable, and they are non-toxic, water-based. And they have a special pen tip, fibre pen, good for use on any fabric. And the ink can be easily removed off of skin. So yeah, I'll start swatching these out and see how they work. So the paints themselves, they're quite opaque, but they're harder to work with. The pens are really easy to work with, but they're not as opaque. But you can get probably some really good blending, because that bled into the pink. I should have waited for it to dry. But that you could probably get some really good blending techniques there. But yeah, I'll let these dry fully, and then I'll create something. Just check to see if it's actually bled through onto the paper. And just the pens have kind of bled through a little bit, but otherwise looks pretty good.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody. face down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. 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 Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
I've finished my illustration, and this is what I came up with. I kind of went off of the same kind of style as the co-captain Elibril, with the icons and the line work with the pops of colour. So that's kind of what I was going with, and this is what I created. I really struggled with the prompt, to be honest. Show who you are. That was a real struggle for me. It actually took a couple of days to think of what to come up with, and this is it. I'm not 100% happy with it. If I took this bit away and just had this, I'm super happy. I love how this bit came out. I'm just not happy with the actual film. This was kind of my way of trying to show bits of me, my life, because I'm actually quite a private person. I don't really use social media personally, only for like YouTube and that I really use social media. So I am quite a private person, so to do something like this to show who I am is a bit of a struggle for me, to be honest. So yeah, I love this, I love the line work. I'm really happy with how that came out. I love the pops of colour. The meaning behind this is I'm always behind the camera, I'm never in front of it, so you'll never see my face. Even when I use social media personally, I'm not really, I don't upload pictures of myself. It's always other people or places I've been to, so it's quite rare. So this is it. I'm behind the camera. I used to do photography. I wasn't great at it, but I loved it. And I wanted to incorporate that, and the reason why I'm wearing like woolly outdoor clothes is because I love cozy, I love warm, I love nature and going outside. So this is basically me exploring, taking photos of nature and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really happy with the line work. I think I got the proportions okay, and the bit I'm just not happy with is the film, but I wanted to do icons representing me, so I will go through that. So to start off with, I've got the Lovelock. That is my married name, which is Lovelock, and my YouTube name. Rings to signify marriage. The paintbrush and palette for art. We've got a paddleboard and paddle because I do paddleboarding in the summer. I've got my Aries sign, zodiac sign. I am an Aries, so born in April. This is my cat Harley. Not a very good image, but that's my cat Harley. We've got a paper plane to signify travel because I love traveling. We've got Mickey because I love Disney, and I have mentioned that before. Roller skating, I don't do it anymore, but it was my go-to activity growing up, and I still have my skates, and if we had a place to roller skate, I would 100% be doing that every week. I absolutely love roller skating, so I include that. Although I don't do it anymore, I wanted to include that. Then hoodies, because I do live in hoodies, absolutely love them. Again, cozy, warm, just makes me feel good. Then these are supposed to represent steps, because I do like going for walks in my local area. We have fields near me, and I like going for walks. The play button for YouTube, obviously a YouTuber, and obviously this is going to be on video, YouTube video. NHS in the UK, I actually work for the NHS, the trust, so I wanted to kind of include that in there. These are supposed to represent weights for going to the gym when I can be bothered, but yeah, I do go to the gym. Bird to represent nature and the fact that I like drawing birds. I wouldn't own one, but I definitely like drawing them. And this is supposed to be musical notes for music. I listen to like Imagine Dragons, Machine Gun Kelly, Court's Husband, Amber Runs, those kind of bands. Then this is supposed to be a dragon because I love dragons, and specifically How to Train Your Dragon, Toothless. So I've got a few figures and plushies of Toothless. I absolutely love that movie, or all movies and programs. I love dragons in general as well. Then popcorn to signify the cinema and movies. Me and my husband try and make it a date night every once in a while to go to the movies. And then reading books. So that is basically me on this canvas bag. I am really happy. I love the pops of colour. I love the colour combinations we got in this box. Again, it would have been nice if we had like scraps of material just to try out like techniques and stuff like that, because you only get really one shot to get a good piece of art. I did do a little bit of swatching at the bottom there, which I quite like. I like the fact that they've got little dots of the colours that were used in this piece, so I kind of like that. I mean, I could have used the back, I'm just unfortunate that it's got this print on there. I'm sure you can work around it, and I'm sure other artists have. I was thinking of like Polaroids and doing like actual art pieces in the Polaroids just dotted around, but I think everything I need to put in this I've done here. So the art materials are really fun. I really enjoyed doing this, like actually drawing on canvas. I've done like use the Cricut and stuff like that to like do transfer vinyl, you know, heat transfer vinyl onto canvas and that, but nothing like this. And this is really fun. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like was the prompt. But the colours are really vibrant. They layer actually all right on top of each other. The white worked really well, although very tedious when I was doing this. I didn't quite think this through, but I was painting the white for these for the actual film, so it was a bit tedious. It would have been nice with the pen, but the colours are really vibrant, really nice. I did a little galaxy in the middle there, and if you can see, I did layer, put a colour over the top just to give texture for like the woolly hat and whatnot, and the the jumper underneath. And yeah, they work really well. I had a lot of fun with this box. It would have been nice to either had 2 canvases or just scraps of fabric just to play around with, but other than that, I'm really impressed with this box. This was a good one. So I hope you like what I created. Let me know your thoughts on what you think of this and with the film and that, and if what your interests are as well, other than watching YouTube. Please do give me a like, share and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, take care, bye.